Okay, I'm going to be talking about attendance, marking of class attendance. So I'm actually supposed to have talked about this when I was talking about form teachers, assigning of class to teachers, but I skipped that. So let me do that now. So there is the attendance, there is the student attendance and the teachers attendance. So I'm going to leave this teachers attendance and talk about the student attendance, which is quite similar. So the way it works, if you can see here, what is showing here is the current date. I can select a class, I can select an arm and get the student list. And what you can see here is that I can mark the attendance for the that present day for the student for that present day. So I can mark the student to be either present or absent. Is present by default, but I can change it whether present or absent, and then I can save it. So that's that for attendance. Then I can also mark, so we are June. Okay, we are June. I can also mark the attendance for previous day. So let's assume I have not marked for 31st of May, and what is showing here is okay. Let me go to 31st of May. And I can get this to. I have to click get student list again. So I can decide to mark, can decide to change it. Let me change both of them to present and save all. If I get student list again, you see that 31st is now checked present. So the last 7 days is showing here is, let me say today is first, it will show for the last, just the last 7 days. Although I can go and mark for any day at all. So let me mark for 26th or 25th. Let me change it to present, and then, or let me change one to present and one to absent. Or if I get student list again, I'll see that nice absent and check is present. So absent is notified by the red X sign, while this yellow sign means that there is no value for it yet. So that's what it means. So there's the report section, the student attendance report, where you can view all this in a very in a larger format. So I can get the attendance report for a particular day. I can get it monthly. So let's say for the month of January, I can get all the attendance. Okay, I've not inputted anything for January, so let me say June. June, for the month of June. Okay, I can get all the attendance. I see P is present, A is absent, N is no value has been imputed yet. So using this is like a more broader view. If I see something that I missed, probably a day that is not correct or that have not been set, I can always go back back here and properly set it. So this is, I'm doing this from the admin portal, although the teacher has access to it. Any teacher that have been assigned a class has access to mark the attendance of that class. So let me log into another profile of a teacher. Let's see, let me go to class. And then, okay, this teacher does not have any assigned class. So I'm going to assign SS1 to this teacher. I'm going to make this teacher the form teacher of SS1A. I'm making the form teacher of SS1A, and then I'll save. So if I come back here, you see that in the teacher's classes, SS1A is now reflecting. So in the attendance, I can go and select SS1, and A, just A will be available to me because that is where I've been given authorization. If I try another class, the channel to tell me that you have not been assigned any section in this class. So I'll come here and I can mark the attendance. The next thing I want to talk about is badge upload of students. Say for example, you have a lot of students in a class and you don't want to go through the stress of adding them manually one by one, which will be a very stressful, strenuous process. You can perform a batch upload. So all that is required is that you upload the data in a particular format, and you can click on this link to download the format. So let's open the format and see. So I'll open this up in an Excel. It must be a CSV file. So this is the format. You can see you have name of student, class, email, date of birth, gender, blood group, and admission date. So although not of all of these details are important, but the first few, which is name, class, email, I think, and the first four are required. The rest can be kept blank, but the header must be the same. So let's try and perform a batch upload. First of all, I will try to upload a document that does not match this format. So let me copy and paste. Let me open this document again. And now we're told that this is the format that is supposed to match. So supposing I changed something, let me see, there is supposed to be email. The other is supposed to be email. Supposing I changed it, I saved it. So this file is no longer valid because that header has changed. I can try that and see by uploading the file. When I upload the file, it tells me that upload not successful due to invalid row header. Means that the sample file was not corresponding. So that is for this one that I copied. So let me go back to the original file that has the right sample. So let's add some details. Janet. Let's see. Let me put a class that doesn't exist. SS2. Let me see. A. And let me just put a random email format. I think date of birth is not important, so I'll just leave all the rest. But although the headers must be there, so let me try and upload this file. So there are two ways: you can select the file or you can drag and drop. So let me drag and drop the file and click on upload file. Now it's telling me that the upload was not successful due to some invalid data. What is saying here that look, GSS1 a class not found in database. So GS1 is not a valid class. It's also say class not found. So SS2 also is not a valid class. And then section, this arm is also not a valid arm. So let me do that with real data that is correct. Let me say SS1B, and let me also say SS1A. Let me save that, upload again. See now data is clean, so I can go ahead to upload. So if there are any errors, let's say the email does not exist, or at this point it has not been uploaded, it's just telling me to preview the data that I'm about to upload. So if I click this proceed, all this data will get inserted into the database. So if the email is repeated, let me say the email already exists on the system, it will flag it. Let me do that. Let me put an email that already exists on the system. Email that already exists on the system, or let me say student email that already exists. Student at mail, and let me save it. Try to upload it now. It will give me an error. Say this email already exist. The same thing if I should repeat the email. Let me say I put this email once and I want to put it again in that same file and I try to upload it. It won't allow me to say duplicate email entry on the list. So this email has come before. So let me just change all that and put valid data. Let me change that and put valid data and upload it. See that once I upload it, data is clean. I can then proceed with bulk upload. I click that button and bam, upload is successful. If I go to students, see that John, those students have been inputted, which their names are John Doe and Janet Okafor. Okay, imputed two students. Okay, the details are not complete. But you can see John Doe there is in SS1B. SS1B. So the same this John Doe uploaded. You can see the class was assigned properly SS1B. So the other one was not successfully uploaded. Janet Okafor SS1A. Now it's not possible. Yeah, let me put in all the details. So I think all the details have to be there. A plus John Bates. So let me change this name John Doe second. And let me upload again. Okay, the emails existed before. Let me change them. So let me upload this. Go back to student. Okay. John Doe the second and Janet Okafor. So you need to input a number of the details, including the date of birth, gender. So those are the two that have been successfully uploaded. So that's it for the badge upload of students. Thank you.